Hello, dear teachers. Today I'm going to show you how to use this amazing tool that I have been using with my students. Its name is Canvas. So let's get started. First, I'm going to show you how to create your account. So what you have to type is this: Canvas free for teachers login. We must choose the second option. Okay, and we start creating our account. So we fill all this information, account type teacher, your email address, your phone number, country, organization type, job title, school, organization, yeah, white canvas, and our password, and we consent all these privacy policies. So we press here submit, and we have our account ready. Of course, I can't do this because I already have my account. So when we have, or when we want to enter to Canvas, this is what I do. Yeah. So the first thing that we will see here is our dashboard, where you have all the courses or all the groups. Yeah. So let's create a new group. So here we press courses, we add a new course, and we are going to call this Sendia. Yeah. Here we have some settings, so we can choose a picture. We don't have to choose any term, any start or end term. Nothing here is necessary. Yeah, the only thing that I usually do is add the description here by writing the link for the Zoom class, okay? So here, there is something important that you need to know. We must press here, click where it says publish, because if we don't do it, students won't have access to this course, okay? So publish, and well, now is green, so that means students can see the course, okay? Now let's learn how to add people, how to add students, or well, maybe more teachers. So we press here, add people. This is kind of a long process, but we must do it. So I'm going to write here my email. Yeah. Then next, the student name. Yeah. And we press next. And don't forget to click here, add users. Do not just close it. We must add the user. And well, the student will be here pending. Yeah. So how can they get access? They will receive an email to the one that you register, and they will have to do the same process here, but of course not as teachers, just as students, the same process, okay? Actually, I have received the email here, course invitation. You have been invited to participate in a class free for teachers. This class is called Sendia. You see, I received the email, yeah? So we go back to our dashboard, and we can see Sendia here. So we open it, yeah? And well, let's start creating some assignments, homework, and also quizzes. These are the three things that I use the most because I consider them the most important ones. Announcements, assignments, and quizzes. That's all. The students don't need anything else. Yeah. So in announcements, I usually post something when I want to inform students that exam, homework, anything, they will have the next class. So maybe final exam. And here you write some instructions, yeah, for the final exam. If you want, you can upload any document or anything, yeah, here. And something that I usually do in announcements, I post the classes that I record when students missed the class. So you can do it here, upload document, you upload the file, and where I usually have here where it says Zoom, I have all my classes, my recorded classes. Yeah. So we're not going to do this right now. We just save the announcement and it's ready. So let's create an assignment, just homework. So here we press assignment. We write the name and the same some instructions. Okay, here we must write the points. We must also choose the submission type if we want students just to write, if we want them to upload any type of video or something, or if we want them to upload files like a Word document, PDF, or anything. Yeah. So here we must assign this just to Sandia in this case, not to everybody, not to all the courses, just Sandia. We choose the due date, that might be December the 2nd. Then when is this available from? I don't know, from November 28th until the same day, December the 2nd. Okay, so we save and publish, and we have our homework ready. All right, that is the first thing. Now let's go with quizzes or exams. For exams, we must follow some different steps. We add here a new quiz. We name the quiz, for example, final exam. The same, we write here some instructions. And then we must, well, I usually shuffle the answers, but this is up to you. I recommend you to put a time limit, otherwise the students will have 4 or 5 hours for their exam. And well, the time limit that I use is 110 minutes. Please do not press here, don't allow them to do multiple attempts. I don't do this. But well, it depends on the teacher. What you have to do is let's see the students' response as soon as they finish. Yeah. So we don't need any code or anything. We are going to assign this just to Sendia. The due date will be the same. And we put it available from, you can put the time and the same. Yeah. Please don't press save and publish yet because we haven't created any question. So we must create here the questions, okay? So this is how we add a new question. Yeah, so we have, as you can see, many options to create our pieces, but what I usually use is filling the blanks, filling multiple blanks, multiple answers, multiple drop downs, and essay question. This is what I use, and this is the most helpful. So let's go with filling multiple blanks. Let's suppose that we have a paragraph or we have many sentences in one question. So we must do this, please. So we have the question number 1 and we write maybe, I don't know, the sun is, yeah. And then between brackets, we will write the same number 1, yeah, and we will have this. Then the question number 2. The sky is, between brackets, we put number 2. Yeah? So we scroll down and we can see here number 1 and 2. If we add more, we will have more numbers here. All right? So when we have fill the blanks, I don't give them options. I just write the option that they have to choose or they have to write. So the sun is yellow, that's all. They don't have any other option. And the number 2 the sky is blue. So they don't have any other possible answer. Yeah. So if we add more, we will see more numbers. So look at this. Maybe number 3. I don't know. My house is, and let's suppose that they have to fill the blanks only with the adjective old. Yeah. So we see more numbers. Okay. When we finish with our question, we always must click here where it says update question. If you don't do this, we basically didn't create the question. Yeah. So we update it and we have it here. Now, if we want to edit the question, well, we press here. Maybe we change the points. I don't want this to be 1 point. I want them 3. Maybe I want to put some colors. Yeah, because I want to make this more understandable. Or I want students to, well, see a picture. Yeah, so you can upload a picture here and they describe the picture. So you can do everything here. Upload pictures, videos, documents, and students can solve this quiz. Don't forget to update the question. When we want to create a new question, we press here. And I'm going to just show you how to use with multiple drop downs or multiple answers. That is the same. Yeah. So let's do the same example. We write number 1. The sun is, we put the same, number 1. And the number 2, sky is, and we put number 2. In this case, the students need options, okay? So I usually give them 3 options. So in the number 1, I can say, well, blue, pink, and the correct option, yellow, right? How do I know this is correct? Because I'm going to press here, okay? And it says correct answer. So they have to choose this. Now I do the same in the number 2, and I add 3 options. In the number 2, we have the sky is. So we have yellow, blue maybe, and pink, okay? So we must choose here, and this is the correct answer, okay? So we update the question, and that's all. We have 2 questions so far. And the last that I use is when they have to write something. They don't complete, they don't fill the blanks. Maybe they just have to write a story, yeah? So write story in Asim, yeah? So they don't have to do anything, just write. So we have this. We can put some colors. I don't know, we can highlight it. Canvas gives lots of options. And maybe we can add a table if we want them to fill this table, yeah? And so on. All right, so we update the question and we have it here, okay? So look at this, here it says that the quiz is not published, but if we have finished, we must click here, save and publish. So our exam is ready, okay? So we can see the preview. This is how students see. This is how it looks. They have here the spaces. They have the drop downs, so they choose the correct answer. And here they have the question where they need to write, okay? And now we go, yeah? So if we want to know or make sure that students have access to this, we must click here where it says student view. So this is how they see. If they don't have access, this blue button won't be here, okay? Yeah, but it's here, so they have access, yeah? So we leave the student view and we continue with our activities. I'm just going to show you how to check the exams activities they do. So for example, I have here one activity to check. Excuse me, let me open this. So we have elementary 3. I have assignments. And maybe I want to check the page 56. Yeah. So I have checked just one of 2 submissions. Yeah. So I press here where it says speed grader. This is where we check exams and homework. And this is how a speed grader look. Here you have the homework they had to do. And well, you can put the grade here. Of course, I have to check this homework, but it's just to show you. And maybe write just a comment, well done. And you submit it. Yeah. So when you have marks here, is because you have checked the activity. If we have an orange dot here, it means that you hadn't checked the activity, so you submit it. Yeah, and that is going to be all right? So we close it, and students receive their grades and feedback. Something that I also use is the email, the inbox, because I don't like to use informal tools to communicate with them. So they just send messages here if they have questions or anything. Yeah. And the last thing that we need is our grades at the end of the level. So we choose the course that we want. We click here, grades. And we have everything here, all the grades. Yeah, all of them. So dear teachers, this is all. If you have any questions about this platform, something that you hadn't understood, I would be glad to help you.